Cesar Millans. I'm going across the country.
Please welcome Cesar Millans!
With my son, Andre. To help people with their dogs.
Calm down.
And to meet some amazing dog heroes.
Voila!
I'll be giving take-home tips. Sit, no, sit. And answer the call from the most desperate cases.
Help me figure this out.
Cesar, I need your help.
Cesar, come to Chicago, Philadelphia,
St. Louis.
Tijuana.
You're our last hope.
Today, we're in Washington, D.C. to practice real-time transformation. Now you see why I have a job. And I'm going to make a home visit to help an Army medic suffering from PTSD, who must choose between his child and his much-needed service dog.
I finally found a dog that kind of understands me, but my wife doesn't feel safe with the kids at home.
A blind veteran gets matched with a guide dog for the first time thanks to an amazing organization that trains and donates these dogs for free.
This dog will forever change the life of his partner.
This is I Love You, Gracias, our dog nation. Today, Andre and I are in our Dog Nation capital, Washington, D.C.
There it is, the Capitol building. It's huge.
Let's do it in Washington. I'm really excited to be here in the National Geographic headquarters. Let's go and transform some dogs. Come on. I am honored that D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser is making the introductions.
It brings me great pleasure to welcome Cesar Millans, Dog Nation, to Washington, D.C., and to thank Cesar for his commitment to educating all of us about how to treat and guide our animals. So welcome the one and only Cesar Millans.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so let's bring out Rocky. Oh, look at Rocky.
My dad's first challenge is Rocky, a Chihuahua mix whose owner has no idea how to control his reaction to the vacuum cleaner. The first take-home tip is how to keep your dog calm around loud noises.
So give us a little feedback about Rocky and the vacuum.
Rocky has always had a problem with the vacuum. If he sees the vacuum coming anywhere in his space, then he freaks out.
So he chases the vacuum?
Yeah.
All right, so let's see the vacuum part. How do you do it?
That's him.
Now you see why I have a job. What's going through your mind?
I feel like personally that he's protecting me from this. He doesn't know what this
Because
is.
vacuums attack people.
Right, that's what he thinks.
So now, the same experience, different human, different energy. Now, I'm walking in, because he's excited, so I gotta walk in a little bit more assertive. Before I start, I gotta let him know that that behavior of moving towards the vacuum is not what I want. So I'm not trying to control when he's already going for the vacuum. I'm actually presenting him with the vacuum before the sound. So this is a calm moment. We build here, presentation, imprint, and then we go into presentation first, and then relaxation. So he gets used to the sound before the movement. So my goal is that when he hears a sound, his mind goes to calmness before I bring the excitement. Right? Now, you can totally hire me to vacuum your house and rehabilitate yourself. So what do you think?
Thank you.
Good job.
Hi, GJ. How are you doing?
Great, yeah.
So tell me, what did you learn today that you'll take away?
That I need to not be so stressed out. If I'm calm, he's going to be calm. Thank you so much.
My dad will have more tips later, including how to deal with a dog who is aggressive around other dogs. Right now, he's got an urgent case. A veteran with PTSD and a family conflict over his service dog.
Connor, this is a problem, dog. All right,
Hi, my name's Jason Cohn. This is my wife, Ren. And the little guy you see right here on the edge of your screen, that's our oldest son, Levi. Our youngest son's out of the screen, and that's Riker. And this guy right here is Kona. He is a 18-month-old boxer greyhound mix, we believe.
We adopted Kona about a year ago. We wanted a family dog, as well as my husband has some PTSD issues that we thought a service dog would be of help.
I deployed as a medic into Afghanistan. I was there for 12 months. I was out in the combat situation, not on the cop, almost every day. There was a lot of times where I had to help people. And when I came back initially from combat, it was really rough for me. Now, it's not the big issues that kept with me. It's when you go out to a family event and there's 40 people there, and all of a sudden your hands start sweating and you can't catch your breath. So what we wanted Kona for, and what he's actually done for us instinctively, is if he sees me being agitated or what, he'll come over and bump me. And that's something that he just knows. I didn't even have to train him for that. It really started off those first 2 months. He was the ideal dog. I couldn't have asked for more. He was the perfect match to me. And then 6 months ago, he just started going from anytime Levi would come over to him while he was laying down, he'd start growling at him. And he started showing teeth.
As soon as Levi was old enough to start walking and running around and being a normal toddler that wants to crawl on top of him and pull on his ears and tail, it's become a huge problem.
Levi, be nice.
We have had moments where we are just crying because we do not know what to do or how this is going to affect us if we have to get rid of Kona. I honestly don't know what my husband would do without him. This has become a stress between us and our marriage.
Me and my wife argued about this because she doesn't feel safe with the kids at home. And he's really bonded with me and makes me forget a lot of the stuff that, I don't like about what has happened. But, I mean, it'll be rough. I don't know. I'm not just going to cookie cutter and grab another dog and try to fill a hole. So, Cesar, I finally found a dog that kind of understands me. And he just knows me so well. And when it comes down to it, the decision between my family and the dog, it's got to be my family. But I'd really love to keep both. And you're our last hope.
This breaks my heart. PTSD is a serious condition that a dog can really help with. But Jay's concern is endangering his family. The dog wants to be with the kid, but the kid has no boundaries. So the kid goes into his intimate space.
Levi.
Too rough. Can the dog bite? Yes, he's already saying many times, I'm gonna show you that if you come any closer. And that's when it's gonna be bad. Then everybody's gonna blame the dog.
Yeah, and it's not the dog's fault.
Especially if they get rid of the habits they have formed with the child. Teach them how to be together.
Yeah.
How to be gentle.
Yeah.
Right now, they're part of Fear Nation. We want them to be part of Dog Nation.
Yeah.
The only way to work through this level of anxiety is face-to-face. Veterans help our nation, and I need to help this vet and his dog. How are you, family?
Hello.
Hi. Looking forward to help you. Jay?
Yes.
Pleasure, sir.
Nice to meet you,
I'm
sir.
Ren.
Ren?
Nice to meet
you, ma'am. Which one is Levi?
This bone right here is Levi.
So I'm ready to help.
Well, why don't we start inside?
Let's go.
I think the first thing when everyone started showing up and when Cesar came in and when he really started talking to us, I was extremely anxious. Felt like I was going to throw up.
Yeah. People he doesn't know, too many people in and out of the house, and his emotions and the way he is reflects on me as well.
Well, I saw your video. Perfect dog.
He's a good dog, yeah.
So, but the problem is the interaction between Levi and Kona.
Yeah.
You think it's the dog? You think it's Levi?
I think we got to work with both. Go grab your milk. Levi's got to know that he can't just terrorize a dog or can't use him as a plaything. He's got to respect.
No, he can. He just have to learn how to play gentle game.
Yes,
Yeah.
but also I have a lot of anxiety. Kona, I feel, has a lot of anxiety.
Kona's anxious around a lot of people to the point he's being defensive of us, but he gets very defensive of his kennel. He gets very defensive of if it's just me and him walking around and the strangers come up.
If we're out and about and there's a dog or someone comes up, he cowers next to Jay. He's stressed, big time.
It's really about him understanding to feel safe and follow.
He's living his life afraid of
Yeah.
everything and everyone.
And so do you. Jay is a veteran suffering from PTSD. His service dog Kona is helping him manage his anxieties. But Kona has begun acting dangerously around their son Levi.
Levi.
They need to take charge of the situation and fast.
He's living his life afraid of
Yeah.
everything and everyone.
And so do you. Because that energy
Yes.
travels in the house. So we have a dog who's afraid, we are afraid of him. The concept of not trusting 100% is part of the lifestyle. That's fear. So you have to address that situation to build the trust. And then they see that you know what they need. So let's work on that first.
Sounds good.
Gain some control on that. Are you ready or what?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's see. It's clear that both Jay and Ren have some form of anxiety and it's trickling down to Kona. So the first thing I want to do is take the whole family for a walk and just get them to relax. First, you teach them to follow you, right there. Short, not tense.
Okay.
Short, not tense. He's learning to be right next to you, focus on the rhythm.
Right.
We don't get insecure. We don't feel not confident.
Right.
We stay calm, assertive.
So he can read off us and say that
Yeah.
he's safe because we're fine.
That's
we're
right.
fine with those dogs.
Look how
being
we
there,
taking
so,
it.
Yeah.
It's how we take it. Your wife is going to react based on how you take it. Your kids are going to react based on how you take it. You're the source. See, the breathing went away.
Yeah.
She's adjusting. Ready? You're
Yeah.
going to grab the leash, short,
Okay.
not tense. There it is. Short, not tense. Yeah, you're a big boy, so keep it up right there. Up. Don't look on the floor
Okay.
or the dog. It's about forward.
Where we're going.
Yeah, from A to B. You're leading the family. You're the protector. You want to accomplish calmness. You want to accomplish love. That's the only thing should exist. All right. Take a break from fear. Feels good?
Yeah.
Coming up, Ren also needs to learn how to be calm and assertive here. You're looking at the dog like you're thinking the dog has to do it. He's gonna feel it as you're not sure.
Right.
Nothing is better than helping people in real time, which is why I'm here. A lot of people will do this, and then they go, stop it, leave it, stop it, leave it. He's not listening to me. All right. It's time for our next take-home tip about dog aggression. Alvin is a Lhasa Apso who barks uncontrollably every time he's around another dog.
He's very hostile. He
Hostile.
attacks.
That's a strong word.
Yeah, he attacks, he chases, whether it's small dog, big dog, he's got no friend.
Oh, he doesn't have social interactions with dogs.
Yeah, no.
Only humans.
Yes.
All right. Let's bring first Benson. Let's see the reaction. Look. There. I was actually curious about Benson. But he made a forward move. If this behavior happens with a larger sized dog, that little dog can get in trouble because he's initiating, like, he's right there. See how you went back? Yeah, sorry, sir, but surprise! So now we're gonna change the size of a dog. Just hold the leash. See, the hostility right there. So that Junior feel like, why you're so hostile? And then Junior's like, what is wrong with you? You know, you're this cute little dog. But as soon as I got near you, you gave me this energy. All right, so now let's change how he feels about Junior. Come on. Same dogs, different energy, different outcome. So even though a few seconds ago was a tense moment, a hostile moment, that's not how Junior perceives it. Junior perceives it as this dog has changed his mind, therefore, that's how I relate to the dog, which is the opposite of how we humans relate. Because once we have an uncomfortable moment, we hold on to it. We hold on to the past. They're holding on to the moment. Your turn. Short, not tense. Here. Not tense.
Okay.
Filipina pride.
Okay.
Forward. Tense, right? She's still tense. In her mind, she's leading, but you see it different because you're outside the bubble. Keep going. So his attention is towards me. Forget about the little dog. So that way, the little dog doesn't feel energy going towards them. It's like when people ignore you, it's easier for you to do it. So now Junior is serving. There we go. Now you're beautiful. Yeah, we forgot about her. It's like, okay. There you go. Beautiful. What do you learn?
Not to hold too tight on the leash.
Right.
Just walk casually.
That's right. Proud.
Proud.
Confident.
Confident.
Feminine. Sexy. All the things that makes you powerful. Are you with me? Yeah. Bye, Alvin.
Later, my dad will work with a dog whose obsession with playing ball is actually harming his health. Heroic people need heroic dogs. But how people in need, like wounded veterans, find the right service dog is not so simple. Right now, we are headed to Capitol Hill, where Congressman James McGovern and Elliot Russman, CEO of Fidelco Guide Dog Foundation, are working together to provide blind veterans with free guide dogs.
Hey,
Mr. Jim, Mr. Elliot. How are you?
I'm doing great. Nice to
Good.
see you.
Pleasure.
Nice to meet you, sir.
So, Mr. Elliot, do you mind telling me what Fidelco does?
Sure. We are the only service dog organization in the world that exclusively breeds the German Shepherd guide dog. And, you know, it takes us 2 years. We put in 15,000 hours of instruction.
Whoa.
And the direct cost of $45,000. And with support from private donations and our partners in government, we are able to provide these magnificent guide dogs at absolutely no cost to every single client. This dog will forever change the life of his partner.
I've seen it up close and personal. I mean, it's like a miracle.
But I'm very curious about you. I mean, you're a congressman, and how do you get into this kind of work? This is beautiful.
You know, I care very much about our veterans, and I honor their service. And, you know, they put their lives on the line for us. You know, we owe it to them. I mean, dogs, you know, have this incredible ability to heal you. These dogs are trained to wake somebody up when they're having a nightmare.
Oh.
They can open doors. I mean, it's amazing, but it's costly. And so I introduced legislation to aid organizations like Fidelco and others, you know, who do this incredible work, so that they can provide these dogs to more of our veterans. And I think this is, you know, I don't think you need to do any more research. These dogs have healing capabilities, and it works.
We agree.
All right, so now tell me a little bit about this German Shepherds.
We have 2 Fidelco German Shepherd guide dogs, which we're evaluating now for placement with our client. Tomorrow, I want to invite both of you to come observe the placement with our new client who was blinded in Desert Storm. I would love it if you would come and observe.
That'd be amazing.
All right, guys. German Shepherds.
Vámonos.
The German Shepherds.
Let's go.
Coming up, we're going to see a blind veteran's life change dramatically when he gives up his cane forever.
Whenever you're ready.
forward. It's an unbelievable opportunity for me to gain back elements of my life that I thought were gone forever.
Feels good?
Yeah. Jay relies on his service dog, Kona, for his PTSD. But the dog is getting anxious and aggressive around the children. The entire family loves Kona, but there will be no harmony unless I can teach them how to be confident pack leaders.
There you go, right there.
Now it's Ren's turn to be assertive.
See how you're looking at the dog? Mm-hmm. You're looking at the dog like you're thinking the dog has to do it. He's going to feel it as what? You're not sure.
Right. That I'm hesitant.
She's like suspicious. Power pose.
Okay.
Confident woman.
Okay.
Calm woman. Whatever the gender is the same energy, by the way.
I stay at home with both of the boys. I know I need to take Kona for a walk, but just the thought of it is disastrous. So I'm scared, which is not good for him. I usually have both of the kids, and so he's reading my energy of nervousness, and he's reading Levi's excitement, and it's just a mess.
You are in the animal world as energy, so Levi is excitement. You are nervousness.
Oh, yes.
So we change our energy, and then we change how they feel.
Okay. Yeah, because he's perfect right now.
That's better. See, now this head up is feeling good. That's good. That's the assertiveness.
Right.
Yeah, the confidence, the joy. That's how it should feel walking with a dog.
It's never like this.
Huh? He's learning this is the new normal.
Simply walking Kona down the road with him being as calm as he was, Cesar showed us that it was so much easier to be able to walk him without him being excited and pulling, and to be able to walk my kids next to him was awesome.
This guy is ready. Now you know how to do it.
We have to start showing him that we're protecting him and he can trust us. That way he can start feeling more comfortable, less fearful. And after seeing the difference in Kona, the weight started coming off my shoulders. And it's something that I haven't been able to feel in a long time.
Levi, you did great, dude. 5. Awesome.
Oh,
all right. There is more work to be done, but this was a good first step for Jay and Ren.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Happy to help.
Coming up.
There you go. Feeling good, right?
Yeah, no, this is great. He's enjoying it.
He's the best friend you can ever have. Without a doubt, this is the country. Junior, people get distracted just because you're all over.
Sometimes a problem doesn't seem like a problem. Bear is obsessed with playing ball.
He will keep playing and playing and playing.
Wow.
So we have to put all the balls on top of the
Do you
refrigerator.
guys usually have to clean up a lot of mess because you know how they just chew through
He
the balls
doesn't
and
eat
tear
them. He just gnaws on them. He's like teething.
He's like a TV.
Mm-hmm.
You're 12 years old and you're teething. That's a baby's job.
Come on. Right there in the middle. Give us a little feedback.
We got him when he was a year old. He was obsessed with the ball, which was really cute.
Yeah.
Until as he got older, he started to wear down his teeth to the root.
Yeah.
And he's arthritic now, but he doesn't know when to stop. So we'll put the balls on top of the fridge and hide them, and he just stands there and stares at them.
Right.
And cries until we
Right.
play again.
Right. So it was cute, but then it became obsession. Now, actually playing too much is painful. But when they are in that drive, they don't feel the pain. So they can actually hurt themselves. So when a dog becomes obsessed, it's because he has no limits. And even if you hide the ball, you put it on top of the refrigerator, the dog ends up doing this. So the dog never understood to stop playing. Okay, so let's see what
Okay.
you're saying. Yeah.
He's got to catch them all.
Let's say you don't want to play. He will still bring it to you,
I'll
right?
put it up here, and he'll stand there and stare. And then I'll start crying, and then I feel guilty.
And then you give it to him. So now we have to do something in order for the brain to disengage from the fixation and then choose relaxing near the ball. So here, the way you grab the toy, you want him to disengage from the ball. The ball doesn't move, he moves. So here. So he, instead of him looking at the ball, he looked away because he's not allowed to look at the ball anymore. So now the brain sees the ball as a source of relaxation and avoidance. It's not the sound, it's the energy behind the sound. Versus if I go like this, no, leave it, no, I don't have the ball. Or they hide the ball. You know the dog has a great nose. He knows the ball is under your armpit. How can you hide that from a dog? It's under your armpit, and now it smells worse. Now your turn.
Okay. No.
Nope, he's waiting for the command. So he's on the... Look, now he's fixated on her. So this is dog training versus dog psychology. So the dog, when you say leave it, stop it, and then they go like... They're waiting for it. Okay. And then they go, here. See? They're reacting to energy, body language. But if your energy is like... No, stay, yeah, see? So for him, means like you're gonna throw the ball. Yeah, you see the difference? So, one more time.
All right.
Intention.
Okay.
Yeah. Female president.
No.
A little bit more assertive.
No.
That's better. See the difference? Just drop the leash there. There's a leash. And walk this way. That's right. Yeah, so what she did is says, leave the ball, follow me. Get it? Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Good. Thank you. Very sweet.
Later, my dad will help dogs and bikes get along. We're about to meet a man with an amazing story. 25 years ago, he lost his sight serving our country. He's been waiting all this time for a guide dog. Now we're going to witness the first steps he'll take without a cane.
Gentlemen, good to see you again, my
Cesar.
friend.
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Cesar. Thank you so much.
I'm really happy for you today.
Been looking forward to this for 25 years now, and so I'm truly excited. My name is Donald Overton. I currently live in Palm Bay, Florida. I am a combat disabled veteran of the First Gulf War. We went up to flank the western retreat of Saddam's Republican Guard forces, and during the operations, we sustained a significant blast injury, which blew and perforated both eyes. Lost part of my hand and sustained other shrapnel-related injuries. So totally blind in the left eye, 2200, which is legal blindness, in the right eye. I don't have good visual fields or sight out of that eye either.
So what's happening now, Cesar, is he's going to test walk the dog. We're looking for compatibility in terms of pace, speed, the length of the stride, the comfort of the team.
Yeah.
We just want that last bit of perfection to get the right team.
The it.
Exactly.
Matching the right dog is crucial. Donald will have this dog for about 10 years as a family member, and also as a partner in all aspects of his life.
Are you ready to start this whole process?
I'm super excited, and I'm actually ready to the first time in 25 years to fold this up and hopefully hand it off for the last time.
I'm excited.
Ever, so I'll leave that with you, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes. Donald, we're going to turn around.
Tommy is orienting Mr. Overton to this dog.
Whenever you're ready, you're going to say forward.
If I would say that I have any fears of getting a service dog, probably my greatest fear is my ability to stay on task. It's my role, it's my responsibility to keep the dog working.
You're going to say forward, hand signal.
Forward.
Andre and I are in D.C. to witness an extraordinary event. Donald Overton, a blind war veteran, is taking his first walk with a guide dog. We're going to say forward, hand signal.
Forward.
How is the speed look for you?
Pace is wonderful. Faster than I've ever walked with a cane. The best moment of the day for me was handing my cane off and taking that first walk with the dog and the speed at which my life began to move again.
Keep praising him. Good boy. Yeah.
I was myself again. I was finding my freedom and my independence.
You guys are doing great.
I was able to walk down the street without the fear of an obstacle.
You seem very comfortable walking in with this space, yeah.
It's going to take me quite some time just to process this, to get over the emotions of this. It's just an unbelievable opportunity for me to gain back elements of my life that I thought were gone forever. Good boy.
Left foot first. Say right about turn. Okay. Or right about.
Right about.
Turn.
Right about.
With him.
These two could be a long-term team.
Whenever you're ready.
Forward.
Good. Well done.
This is a transformative moment for Donald.
He stopped, you stop, investigate with your left foot, see why he's stopping.
Good boy.
Good. And back to basic position.
Good boy.
Nice.
The training here is mutual. If a guide dog senses danger, he will stop and intentionally disobey the handler's cue to keep him safe.
Right about. Good boy.
It's like synchronized swimming,
yes,
but
yes.
walking.
That's such a cool dog. Can I pet him?
No, thank you. He's working.
The rest of us also need guidance on how to act around a working service dog.
And what's happening now is that Tommy is instructing Mr. Overton to say, no, thank you, the dog is working.
Do you mind if I give your dog some treats?
No, thank you. He's working.
It's so important to teach the community not to interfere because it is a safety issue. So that you're helping us do this is really wonderful.
No, we're more than happy to be part of
It
it.
is our pleasure.
No matter how cute a guide dog looks, when the harness is on, it's on the clock. Distracting it could be dangerous for its companion.
Like it, sir?
I haven't walked that fast in 25 years.
You're gonna get in shape in a minute.
We walk so hesitant, you know, with the cane because you're always worried about obstacles, and with him, there's so much confidence already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels incredible.
There's your guide dog team.
I do have sight again, and my sight is through my new companion. I'm stepping forward in life to a new level of independence. And as we say in the military, he's got my 6, and I'll make sure that I have his as well.
To fully appreciate what this means for Mr. Overton, Fidelco asked me to put on a blindfold and walk with his new guide dog.
Forward.
Good. Start with your right foot. Nice. Good job. Now you're going to feel him pulling you left because there's an obstacle to your right, and then bring you back to the middle of the side walk. You're following him very nicely. You're trusting him just a little bit in the elbow. Just perfect like that.
He looks very comfortable.
Amazing. What a great activity.
It is.
Are you feeling okay?
I feel fine. This is amazing.
Great, yes.
You instill a lot of this trust into the dog, so you become very dependent. And it's true, you know, it becomes an extension of you.
It gives me a better idea of why you should never go up to a service dog while they're working.
Mr. Overton, I think maybe we'll take this white cane and give it to Cesar as a souvenir.
No way.
Really?
Now you have a guide dog.
The cane to you, sir.
Oh my God, I will have it in my museum.
Got many miles with it, but this was a great transition, and
That's the energy.
it's changed my life, and I can't thank you enough for bringing awareness to my future travels and my journeys, and hopefully the public will have a better understanding when they encounter me.
So thank you guys, appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate
Let's
it.
go. We got a king.
Hey, Cesar, thanks for coming out.
Jay, the Army veteran with PTSD, is making progress with his service dog Kona.
So, but the problem is the interaction between Levi and Kona.
Today I will show Jay how to burn off some of Kona's nervous energy so he won't be a threat to his young sons.
Well, you look definitely different.
It's totally different.
Yeah?
By taking them for a bike ride.
Always start this way. Never make it excited. You want to go on the bike? Never trigger that. Because you want the speed when you run. You don't want the speed when you're waiting. So here, this is really good. And we move. I'm going to engage. See, this is when you pull back. So he does the pulling. He goes into that rhythm. Can you see it?
Yeah.
You see the evolution, right? You see it? Yeah. See, he learns to stay away from the bike. Eventually, Levi is going to be on a bike.
Yeah.
That's a good activity.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Good boy. Good boy. Now I'm going to switch it. Kona is responding really well to this. So now I'm going to have Jay do it using a bike leash. Let's go.
Yeah.
Don't pedal, yeah, let him do the job. There you go. That's the feeling right there.
Yeah.
There you go. Feeling good, right?
Yeah, no, this is great.
So he's part of the pack.
Yeah, and he's enjoying it.
He's literally the best friend you can ever have.
And as soon as Cesar walked up to those bikes, I was like, uh-oh. But he really taught me that that's a simple thing that I can do to keep up with his energy and in turn help Kona calm down when we're in the house.
Oh, look at Levi.
Whoa! Look at him!
You dad did it!
I could hardly believe it.
The family is beginning to feel comfortable with Jay's service dog around their son.
But I still need to bring this calm awareness into the household too.
Coming up, sometimes humor works.
So what are you doing that's the difference?
Oh, I have a magic.
Obviously, you have the magic touch.
You know I'm the dog whisperer, right?
I know you are.
So most people, when they walk in the street, they let the dog be in front. That's what the dog is doing there. Those people end up hurting people. Oh, sorry. And then the little dog is tangled on your head.
How do you handle a dog that barks at moving objects? Sammy is a 4-year-old terrier mix who barks at almost everything she sees. The TV, bicycles, and even cars. But the most dangerous part is when her owner, Marianne, takes her on walks pushing the baby stroller.
How long has this been happening?
Probably since she was a puppy.
So what do you guys do to avoid the situation?
We bring the leash in really tight, and sometimes we'll even have to kneel down and grab her by the harness.
All right. Let's bring a Sammy the bike dog. All right, Mr. Sammy. So, Sammy, how does Sammy feel? Nervous. How are you feeling, Marianne?
I'm good. I'm nervous too.
That's right. Good. Good to be honest. So the first thing I teach people is to become aware how they feel and own it. Because that's where the dog is responding from. Okay, people, let's see what happens when we bring out a bike. And then what happens? So what do? You
just hold her. And it's hard when I'm pushing my son in a stroller because I've got one hand on the stroller, one hand on the dog.
Yeah. I have a leash. It's all good. Very gentle. All right. So now you have the stroller here. Now the dog is next to you. Yeah. So I'm regulating. So I'm not allowed the brain to go too much far or too much forward. Just right next to me. Partnership. There you go, right there. On the stroller.
So what are you doing that's the difference?
Oh, I have a magic.
Obviously, you have the magic touch.
You know I'm the dog whisperer, right?
I know you are.
Plus, I sell these leashes. They're magical. CesarsWay.com. I touched them all. So when you come in, Okay, so then the dog is nervous. So I'm lowering the volume of excitement so I can then feed calmness. We want to make sure that when she's doing the stroller, she doesn't do two things. She's only doing one thing, pushing the stroller. Otherwise, you're going to worry the whole entire time. And of course, that is transfers to the baby. Now, your turn. Come on, give me some assertiveness. What do you do for a living anyway?
I'm a grants management specialist for the National Cancer Institute.
What does that mean?
I work for the government.
Okay, that means you manage people?
No, I give federal money to cancer research.
What I'm doing right now is I'm redirecting her from what she normally focuses. Right? So this is an area that she masters, she controls, she's empowered. Right there. There you go. You just did it. And when you start talking about it, your face change. Your body languages change. Because it's an area that you're in control. Good?
Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Good.
Thank you.
Coming up, I'll meet a veteran who uses both laughter and his service dog for therapy in his stand-up comedy act.
Oh, look at Levi. Jay and Ren have been working with their therapy dog, Kona, to stop the aggression he's developing around their toddler, Levi. You dad did it!
I can hardly believe it.
So how's it going? Have you seen any difference?
Absolutely. We've taken him for 4 walks.
Already?
Oh, yes.
And he did great. Now that Jay has drained some of Kona's nervous energy, it's time to work with Levi. Even this 2-year-old can learn how to relate to Kona in a calm, safe way. So Kona can trust Levi not to hurt him.
You want me to read a book?
I want Levi to do a fun activity in front of Kona's kennel. It's a simple way for them to connect with an actual physical touch.
Nice.
Let's go, you count.
Levi, hey, do you want to read a
You want me
book?
to read it?
Why don't you read a book to
Oh,
Kona?
thank you. Awesome.
You want to read a book? Read a book to Cesar.
Please, come on. Go back. If the book doesn't work, they still need to find some other quiet time activity around Kona so he can learn to relax around Levi.
Yeah, your blocks. Okay. Somebody want to sort them out?
What are we building?
One more.
Good job.
This is what I wanted. Levi is playing quietly right next to Kona and is building trust between them. Kona now knows that he can be right next to Levi without worrying that Levi will hurt him. The final test, to see if even Levi can become a pack leader for Kona.
Here we go for a walk, Levi? Yeah?
Let's go for a walk.
Come on.
You're going to help walk Kona.
I have one final test to see if Jay, who suffers from PTSD, can keep his therapy dog Kona around his son. It's your turn. I want Levi to take Kona for a walk. If he can do that, Jay and Ren will feel so much more relaxed. And it will provide one more activity for them to do as a family.
Here we go for a walk, Levi? Yeah?
Let's go for a walk.
Come on.
Watch your step. Good job.
Look how he walks tall, good power pose.
He knows he's in charge of the house.
Yeah, yeah.
He's so proud of himself. Are you taking Kona for a walk? Walk. Good job.
Yes. See, it affects the whole family in a good way.
We went on a family walk, and Levi got to hold one of the leads, and he really liked it. He felt part of the experience, and that's something that we can really incorporate so that he's learning the right way to do it.
To be able to take his energy and put it towards something positive, so he's not chasing Kona around, causing the fear, the anxiety. So that in turn is helping Kona.
It's building that trust between Kona and Levi that was never there.
You can make a lot of money if you become a dog walker. Sometimes you get your own TV show.
Good job, bud.
Yeah, fantastic.
Good job.
There is hope now that Jay can benefit from Kona's therapy without worrying about his family.
It was coming down to the point where if you hadn't come and shown us the simple things that we can change to really help him out, we would have probably already found a new home for Kona, and it would have broke our heart. But as long as we can stick with what you taught us, which I think we can, I think they're going to be fast friends.
We all going to go through the ups and downs in our lives. So in order for them not to be affected, it's basically to stay calm.
I feel like we finally have a direction. We're on the same page. We weren't before. We were fighting about what we were going to do with the dog that we love. Now we're focused on moving forward together on the same page, and it's awesome.
We always wanted Kona to be a family dog and a therapy dog. It's just the issues constantly were popping up, made him less family. But now he's definitely going to be a family dog, and that's what our family needed.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. They do follow the example. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
When Jay met Kona, Kona was able to help Jay overcome his anxiety. Now the relationship has come full circle. Jay has now the right knowledge, the right tools to help Kona overcome his insecurities.
Michael Garvey is a wounded vet who can only do his stand-up comedy act if his service dog is with him.
Hey everybody, this is Liberty. He writes most of my jokes. No, I got him because I was shot twice in Afghanistan, and it turns out that if that happens, occasionally they'll give you a sweet dog instead of proper medical care.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? How you doing, Michael?
How you doing?
Great, nice to meet you.
This is Liberty.
Hi, Liberty.
I have him to help me. Well, I was shot twice, and then I also have PTSD. So he is my little buddy for all that. I was shot in Afghanistan in 2011. For a while, I was just happy to be alive and so focused on like the physical injuries that you don't really get the rest of it. And then once everything kind of started to normal out, I was getting extremely irritated and angry, really depressed. And it was kind of spiraling out of control a little bit.
How has he helped you, throughout the whole situation of you coming back?
Well, like in the military, you have like a battle buddy,
Right.
like someone who goes everywhere with you. And you come home and it's like a weird transition. So that's what he gives me. He's my friend, he's my battle buddy. He comes with me, he watches my back.
Oh, that's awesome. How does Liberty contribute when you go up on stage?
I get to play off him. I have a ton of dog material. One time I tied some strings to his legs, like a marionette, thinking that would be cool. But he thought it made him look like a dummy. The recovery process was really long. I still have a lot of pain, and for a while it became really hard to deal with. And then when I started doing stand-up, I noticed that I can just take all of this and turn it into material. So I got him this awesome American flag vest. I put some of my military accomplishments on it. Put like Iraq, Afghanistan, Purple Heart. Now when people read the vest, everywhere I go, people come up to me asking, hey man, do you happen to know what the dog did in Iraq? Like, no. I think the value of having a dog in your life is humongous. He's my comfort zone, and he allows me to go about my day like a semi-normal person without feeling like I'm an outsider. Thank you, everybody.
From a comedian to our story about a blind veteran getting his first ever guide dog.
I'm happy to report that everything's going well. It's amazing all of the things that I'm capable to do now with my guide dog. What? It's an amazing new level of independence, and we're looking forward to working together for a very long time.
Dog Nation's work in D.C. is done for now. It's definitely a town devoted to its dogs and to the heroic veterans who need them.